أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to the Understand Al Quran the Easy Way course for page 12 pointer C class. Inshallah, today we will study the verses of Surah Al-Baqarah 85 and 86. We know the first juz of the Mus'haf has been divided in four quarters. The first quarter we study in QC2 and the second in QC3. And now the third quarter we are studying in QC4 and inshallah we will study the fourth quarter in QC5. The 5 pages of this third quarter comprise page 11 to 15, and we will keep them again on the right hand. The first 11 page on the thumb of the right hand and the 15 page on the little finger of the right hand. Let's see the pointers for the the 12th page. First pointer is covenant of blood. The second pointer is killing and eviction. And the third pointer is beliefs in Allah. And the fourth one is treatment with Musa and Isa and the other messengers. Last to keep them on the finger. The 12th page pointers are covenant of blood, killing and expulsion, belief in gods, treatment with Musa and Isa and other messengers. Let's to revise them. Covenant of blood, killing and expulsion, beliefs in gods, treatment with Musa and Isa and other messengers. In brief, we can say these points: covenant of blood, killing, gods, Musa and Isa. Once more, covenant of blood, killing, gods, Musa and Isa. Today we are going to study the third pointer, that is belief in gods. The relation of this with the previous ayahs is Allah is describing the peoples who are successful and who are not. Now the ayah 85 is in front of us. If somebody wanted to recite it with translation. Yes. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أفتؤمنون ببعض الكتاب وتكفرون ببعض فما جزاء من يفعل ذلك منكم إلا خزي في الحياة الدنيا ويوم القيامة يردون إلى أشد العذاب وما الله بغافل عما تعملون. Translation is, so do you believe in part of the book and disbelieve in another part? Then what should be the recompense for those who do so among you, except this grace in worldly life? And on the day of resurrection, they will be sent back to the most severe punishment. And Allah is not doing injustice. He knows everything. Let's to see the 86th ayat. أولئك الذين اشتروا الحياة الدنيا بالآخرة فلا يخفف عنهم العذاب ولهم ينصرون. Those are the ones who have bought the life of this world in exchange for the hereafter. So the punishment will not be lightened for them, nor they will be out. Let's go identify the words. The words coming in is the ayah Hamza. Hamza is a question mark. Hamza and Hal, they are the two haruf which are used for questioning. The rest questioning words are asma. The fa is a harf. And if we remove a and fa, we are left with tu'minuna. Tu'minuna is starting with ta, so it's mudari, ilamat mudari ta. And wawun is the plural sign. So remove this plural sign and ta, we are left with hamza bin hu. So hamza is the amina, amina, that is the verb. Ba is a harf. Bad is a ism. Al-kitab, Al-Islam is telling it's a single, it's a masculine. The next wow is a harf. Takfuruna. Is the mudari waw nun, the plural sign. Remove the ta and waw nun. We are left with three letters. Kafara. We know this. Kafara, yakfuru, ukfur is the verb of madi. BB is a harf. Badin, this. The matan mean the double kasra, the kasratan. They are telling us that is an ism. Fa is a harf. Ma has come here as a harf. Jazaw is a noun. Man has come here as a noun. Remember this man, ma, wa. At time they come as a harf. At time they come as a ism. Here the man is coming as a ism. Yafa'alu. Yafa'alu is ilamat mudari ya. It's telling is the mudari fi'l, mean the verb. Remove the waw, we are left three letter fa'ala. Fa'ala, we are studying this one. Zalika is ismu ishara. It is a noun. Min is a harf. Kum is a zamir. We have studied the table kum. Ka, kuma, kum is a zamir. Illa is a harf. Fizyun. Look, this taneen, the matan, is the sign of ism. Fi is a harf. Al hayat, alif lam is a sign of ism. It's an ism. And ta is ta telling it's a feminine. And it is singular because the plural feminine they have alif ta at them. Ad-dunya, alif lam is telling it's an ism. We know this is a feminine word, just like al-ard, as-sama, an-nar, ad-dunya, they all are feminine. Look, wow is a half, yom is a day, mean the noun, mean ism. Al-qiyama, alif lam is telling it's an ism, and this ronta is telling it's a feminine in singular. Yuwadduna, ya is telling it's a mudari, wa, and wa'nun is telling plural. So remove the wa'nun and ya, we are left with raddu. Raddu is basically radada. Radada, yuraddu, ridda. So it's a verb of the repeated word. Why is a harf? Ma has come here as a harf. Allah isme jalala is an ism. B is a harf. Ghafilin. Look, this tanmeen, kasratan, with a double kasra, telling it's an ism. Amma actually is composed of two words, an and ma. An is a harf below, and ma has come here as an ism. Ta is a ilamat mudari, waw nun is the plural sign. So if we remove the ta and waw nun, the three letter and mean lam, amila. You know, amila, yamalu, amal. We have studied in this word is a word. The next is ulaika. Ulaika is a ismu ishara. We have done haza, haula, zalika, ulaika. So ulaika is plural of zalika. Al-lazina is a ismi ma'sula. Again, ism. And it's plural. The singular is al-lazi. Al-lazi is a masculine, and the plural is al-lazina. Allati is the feminine, and plural is allati and allai. Ishtaro. Wow, alif is telling is a madi verb. Ishtara, yashtari, ishtara. that is a verb. Al-Hayat. Again, dunya, we have studied above Al-Hayat dunya, both are isim. Because both start with Alif Lam and both are family. B is a harf. Al-Akhirah. Alif Lam telling is an ism and is a feminine. We have studied above. Fala. Fa is a harf. La is a harf. Yukhaffafu. Yukhaffafu. Ya is telling is what? Mudari. If I remove the ya, count how many letters are there. If I remove the ya, khaffafu, how many letters? 3, 4, how many? It's 4 letters. 4 letters and having in the center, we can see which word it is. It is on the verb of allama patch. From allama, we have a word talim and the verb name is tafreed. So allama, khaffafa is on the pattern of allam. An is a harf, whom is a zamir, we have studied the table. Al-azab, alif lam telling is a is. Wa is a harf, la is a harf, kun is a zamir, whom we have done the table. Yunsaruna, ya is ilamat mudare, wawun is a plural sign. So remove the ilamat mudare, ya, wawun. So what is left? Nun sadra, 3 letters. Nasara yansuru unsur. It's a verb. We have studied in QC1, 3-letter verb. So let's to see the lessons from these ayahs. Follow the deen of Allah without limit and bounds. Remember, the double punishment for those who follow the deen selectively. Extra warning for those who neglect Allah's commands. Allah is watching. Let's to have the word for word and the phrase for phrase translation and explanation. Bismillah. So tu'minuna, afa tu'minuna, so do you believe bibadin, in parts, but al-kitab, the book, wa and takfuruna, bibadin, in part, fa and ma, what jazaw, the punishment or the recompense, man, for who yafa'alun, does zalika, minkum, among you, illa, except khizyun, except disgrace, fi, in al-hayat, the life, the dunya, the world. So let's see the new word is khizyun. Let's make a phrase for it. Khizyun fil hayatud dunya. Khizyun fil hayatud dunya. Let's go for the explanation. أَفَتُؤْمِنُونَ بِبَعْضِ الْكِتَابِ وَتَكْفُرُونَ بِبَعْضِ الْمِينَ. At the start of this verse, Allah mentions Bani Israel's fighting among each other and then using the Torah to rescue the captives, meaning the prisoners. They followed the book according to their wishes. They followed some parts and rejected other parts that did not benefit them. Let's revise now. It's your turn. If somebody would like, please recite with translation. Yes. Yes, brother Musana Hakim, I see you are in the class.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Yes, brother.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أفتؤمنون, so do you believe ببعض, in part of al-kitab, the book, وتكفرون ببعض, and disbelieve in part, فما جزاء, then what recompenses man yaf'al, for the one who does ذلك, that minkum among you illa except khizyun fil hayati dunya, except disgrace in the life of the world.
Brother, increase further in your knowledge. Let's have the next ayah. Wa and yom, the day, which day? Al-Qiyamah, expression in the hereafter day, the last day, the day of judgment. Yuraduna, they will be sent back. Where? Ilatu Ashid, the most severe azab, the punishment, the most severe punishment, the not Jahannam. Wa and ma, Lord, Allah, Allah. Here the ma has come for negation, mean Lord. Be ghafilin, unaware, amma, of what ta'malun you do. So here the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling those who does not accept Islam and they refuse and they change and act some parts of it and live for them, mean they act as their wishes. So Allah will have two punishment. In this world, they will be having khizyu, mean they will have bad name, they will have bad name. And hereafter, they will have a great punishment. That is the severe punishment of now. Let's to see new word. There is no new word. All we have studied. Let's to go for the explanation. Such people will have double punishment, disgrace in this world, and severe punishment in the hereafter. There is a lesson for us Muslims in these words. For example, we just cannot ignore Fajr Salah because it was told while praying remaining for Salah. Mean acting some part of the command and leaving some part of the command of the Quran. Let's have a hadith. According to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as reported by Anas radhiyallahu ta'ala anhu, there are two acts for which the punishment is given in this world itself: transgression and disobeying parents. So now it's your turn. Yes, please read with translation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ويوم, and on the day Al-Qiyamah, of resurrection, yuraduna, they will be sent back ila ashaddi al-azab, to the most severe punishment. Wama Allahu, and Allah is not bighafirin, unaware, amma ta'malun, of what you do.
Jazakallah. Let's to have the next ayah. Ulaika allazina are the ones who ishtarow bought, exchange, al-hayat, the life, ad-dunya of this world, bil akhirah, for the hereafter. Fala yukhaffafu, so will not be lightened anhum for them al-azab, the punishment, walahum, and not they yunsarun, will be helped. The new word here is yukhaffafu. We will have a phrase for it. Fala yukhaffafu. Fala yukhaffafu. Let's go for the explanation. The life of this world is temporary and brief. No one has any idea when he or she will die and how he or she will die. We try to drive more than one meal at a time and wear one dress at a time and live in one room at a time. Dunya for us is the number of years we stay in it. The rest is irrelevant. Therefore, it is foolishness to ignore Allah's commands for dunya. Now it's again your turn, as if somebody else wants, or otherwise I request the brother Musana.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أولئك الذين, those are the ones who اشتروا الحياة, bought the life, الدنيا of the world بالآخرة for the hereafter فلا يخفف so will not be lightened عنهم for them العذاب the punishment ولا هم and not they ينصرون will be helped.
Brother, the main increase in your knowledge. Let's go for the lessons for these ayahs. Follow the deen of Allah fully without doing any fault. Remember the double punishment for those who follow the deen selectively. Extra warning for those who neglect Allah's command. Allah is watching. Let's pray. Oh Allah, protect us from practicing deen only in areas that we are comfortable with and remove others. Have evolution with yourself and make a plan. Inshallah, I will restrict the desires of my nafs by remembering the double punishment mentioned here. Let's proceed for the Asma Nafar. In this ayah, word has come, Yom, plural is Ayyam. The next is Shadid, the plural is Ashid. Here the Ashid has come that field. Let's to see the three-letter sound verbs coming on the pattern of Fataha, Nasara, Darab, Asam. The one is Kafara, Yakfur, Usul, Kafir, Mafur, Kufar. The root letter are Kafa. And the Bab is Nasra. Because in the Madi, we have a Fatah on the central letter, Fa, and the same Fa central letter in Mudari, we have Dam. So Bab is Nasra. The next is Rafala, Yaflu, Umful, Rafilun, Mafulun, Raflatun, Ren, Fadam are the root letter. And the Bab is again on the same pattern, Nasara, because Madi have Fatah and Mudari have Dhamma. Amila, Yamalu, Amal, Amil, Ma'amul, Amal, and in Dam are the root letter. And in the Madi, the central letter has kasra. When there is a kasra, we say it baks shamila. The next is nasara, yansu, unsu, nasu, mansu, nasa. Those are the root letter. And the Madi have fatah, but the Mudari have dhamma on the central letter that is swat. So it is bab, nasu. Look, they are tables. We have got the first table is kafara. Yes, who would like to revise this table, please?
Bismillah.
Yes,
Kafara,
go ahead.
refused. Kafaru, they refused. Kafarta, you refused. Kafartu, I refused. Kafartum, you all refused. Kafarna, you refused. Hiya kafarat, she refused. Yakfur, he refuses. Yakfuruna, they refuse. Takfur, you refuse. Akfur, I refuse. Takfuruna, you all refuse. Nakfur, we refuse. Hiya takfur, she refuses. Ukfur, refuse. Ukfuru, refuse you all. La takfur, don't refuse. La takfuru, don't refuse you all. Kafir, the one who refuses. Makfur, the one to be refused. Kufur, to refuse. Kafar, yakfur, ukfur, kafir, makfur, kufur. Nasr. Kafara.
Good, excellent. The next one is Rafala. Rafala, he forgot. Rafalu, Rafalta, Rafaltu, Rafaltu, Rafalna. Yafulu, Yafulu, Tafulu, Tafulu, Tafuluna, Nafulu, Tafulu. Uful, Ufulu, La Taful, La Tafulu, Rafilun, Dash, Raflatu. Rafala, Yagfulu, Uful, Rafil, Dash, Raflatun are the 60. Ren Falam are the root letter and the Bab is Nasra. The next one is Alima. Yes, Sister Kafa, you raise hand. Would you like to revise this table? Please come up.
Alima, he knew. Alimu, they knew. Alimta, you knew. Alimtu, I knew. Alimtum, you knew. Alimna, we knew. Alimat, she knew. Ya'lamu, he knows. Ya'lamuna, they know. Ta'lamu, you know. A'lamu, I know. تعلمون, you all know. نعلم, we know. تعلم, she knows. اعلم, know. اعلموا, you all know. لا تعلم, don't know. لا تعلموا, you all don't know. عالم, scholars. معلوم, the one to be known. علم, to know. The root is Ain, Lam, Mim. And the sixth key, Alima, Ya'lamu, I'lam, Alimu, Ma'lumun, Ilm. And it's
Jazakallah.
Babu, okay, Babu Fata, and Babu Sami.
Look in the Madi, you have a kasra below the central letter. So it's Bab Sami. Alima, Alima. In QC3, we studied 3 words. Samia, Alima, Amina. They all have the kasra below the central letter in the Madi. Any word which have a kasra below the central letter, so far, there is another will come, we will see what is that. They are called Samia. Let's to have the weak verb coming in this ayah on the pattern of Wahaba Wada Kala Zada. Word is Jaza Yajzi Izzi. Jazin Majziun Jazaun. The Jin Za Ya are the root letter and Bab is Hada. The next one is Radda Yaruddu Rudda. Radun Mardudun Radun. So Ra, Dal, Dal are the root letter and Bab is Zanna. Let's to have the table. Yes, who would like to revise this table? Jaza. Okay, brother Sadhu.
Jaza, he rewarded. Jazal, they rewarded. Jazeta, you rewarded. Jazaitu, I rewarded. Jazaitum, you rewarded. Jazaina, we rewarded. Jazat, she rewarded. Yajzi, he rewards. Yajzuna, they reward. Tajzi, you reward. Ajzi, I reward. Tajzuna, you all reward. Najzi, we reward. Tajzi, she rewards. Ichzi, reward. Ichzu, reward you all. La tajzi, don't reward. La tajzu, don't reward you all. Jazin, the one who rewards. Majziyun, the one to be rewarded. Jaza'un, to reward.
6 keys.
Jaza, yajzi, ijzi. Jazin, majzi, jaza.
Good. Root letter.
Ja, za, ya.
Bab.
Hada.
Good. Okay. The next is Radha. Yes, Sister Kafayat, you raise the hand. Please.
Radda, he returned. Raddu, they returned. Radatta, you returned. Radattu, I returned. Radattum, you returned. Radadna, we returned. Raddat, she returned. Yaruddu, he returns. Yarudduna, they returned. Taruddu, you return. Aruddu, I return. Tarudduna, you all return. Naruddu, we return. Taruddu, she returns. Rudda, returns. Ruddu, you all return. La tarudda, don't return. La taruddu, you all don't return. Radun, the one who return. Mardudun, the one is returned. Raddu, to return. And the root is ra, da, da. The sixth is radda, yaruddu, rudda, ruddu, radun, mardudun, raddu. And it's Babu
And what is the
Nasara.
second pattern after that?
Babu Nasara.
Urdud. The second pattern is Urdud. Urdudu. La Urdud. La Urdudu. The first pattern is Rudda, Ruddu, La Turudda, La Turuddu. Now we will open the shad. When we open the shad, it becomes Uruddud, Uruddudu, La turuddun, la turud. It amar and nahi come on two patterns, with shad and without shad. The next is on the pattern of this allama, hasaba, aslama, ikhtalafa, mean the mazid fi afal. Let's see what are they. Amana, yu'minu, amin, mu'min, mu'man, iman. Look, there are four letters starting with Hamza. So the bab is on the pattern of aslama, ifal. The next one is Ishtara, yashtari, ishtari, mushtarin, mushtaran, ishtara'un, ishtara. See, it have five letters. Five letters with the alif in center because this standing alif is a alif and hamza in the beginning. So it is ikhtalafa. Bab ikhtalafa. The next is khaffafa, yukhaffifu, khaffif, mukhaffif, mukhaffaf, takhfif. Khaffafa. Count four letters with the shad in the center. The pattern is allama and the bab is taf'il. So let's have their tables. The first is amana. So who would like to revise this amana table? Please come up. Okay, Sister Kafai, please revise it.
Amana, he believed. Amanu, they believed. Amanta, you believed. Amantu, I believed. Amantum, you believed. Amanna, we believed. Amanat, she believed. Yu'minu, he believes. Yu'minuna, they believe. Tu'minu, you believe. U'minu, I believe. Tu'minuna, you all believe. Nu'minu, we believe. Tu'minu, she believes. Amin, believe. Aminu, believe you all. La tu'min, don't believe. La tu'minu, you all don't believe. Mu'min, believer. Mu'man, the one to believe, to be believed. Iman, to believe.
6 is.
6 is amana, yu'minu, amin, mu'minun, mu'manun, iman.
Root letter.
Root letter is Hamza Mim Nun.
Good. And bab?
Is Babu
Look,
Aslama.
4 letters starting with Hamza. 4 letters starting with Hamza, bab ifal. Aslama is the pattern. Aslama is pattern, that bab name is ifal. Let's go for the next. Ishtara, ishtara, ishtaraita, ishtaraitu, ishtaraitu, ishtaraina, ishtarat. Yashtari, he buys. Yashtaruna, tashtari, ashtari, tashtaruna, nashtari, tashtari. Amr. Ishtari, ishtarau. La tashtari, la tashtarau. Mustarin, mustaran, ishtara'un. The 6 keys are ishtara, yashtari, ishtari. Mustarin, mustaran, ishtara'un. The root letter is what? Shin, ya. Shin, ya. And the bab is, what is the bab? Ifal, iftiyal, because ta is in the center. The next one is khaffafa. Khaffafa, khaffafu, khaffafta, khaffaftu, khaffaftum, khaffafna, khaffan. Yukhaffifu, yukhaffifuna, tukhaffifu, ukhaffifu, tukhaffifuna, nukhaffifu, tukhaffifu. Khiffifu, la tukhaffif, la tukhaffifu, mukhaffifun, mukhaffafun, takhfifun. The 6 keys are khaffafa, yukhaffifu, khaffif, mukhaffif, mukhaffaf, takhfif. And the root letter is khafafa. And bab, look, 4 letters shut in the middle. Bab pattern is allama and the word is ta'lim, and verb name is taf'eel. So this was all about our today's running part. Let's to proceed for the grammar. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Understand Al-Quran the easy way. Page 12, pointer C, course 4. Let's start with the grammar. Today we are going to start a very, very, very important verb. Because till now we were saying there are two more verbs, they will come in QC4. We studied in QC1, QC2, QC3, 4 verbs. Fataha, yaftahu, ifta, nasara, yansuru, unsur, daraba, yadribu, it, samia, yasru, isma. We said there are two more. We will learn it today. We are going to see them. So we will learn today Karuma and Hasana. Remember, in this before, our syllabus comprised two things, Sarf and Naf. Sarf is the knowledge of making words from the haruf, and it has two things. One is called ifal, and the other one is called asma. In afal, we were supposed to learn the feminine tables of slasi, fa'alat, fa'altunna, mas. For Mudari, we said taf'alu, change the pattern, yaf'alna. Come back, taf'alina, af'alu, taf'alna, naf'alu. And for the amr, if'ali, if'alu, if'ali, if'alna, la taf'ali, la taf'alana. This was the 3 letter pattern we did on the pattern of 5. Then we studied the mazid fi pattern for the female table on the pattern of aslama. We say aslamat, aslimna, aslamti, aslamtu, aslamtunna, aslamna. For mudari we say slimu, change the pattern, yuslimna, come back, tuslimina, tuslimu, nuslim, tuslimi, tuslimna, nuslimu. And then for the amr we say aslami, aslamu, limna, la tuslimi, la tuslimna, muslimatun, muslimatun, and muslim. So these were the feminine salasi and the mazid fi pattern of the table. We alhamdulillah did that. Then we saw the dual. Dual was fa'ala, fa'ala fa'madi, yaf'alani, if'ala, la taf'ala, fa'ilani, maf'ulani. The same we did here, but fa'ala, yaf'alani, if'ala, la taf'ala, fa'ilani, maf'ulani. For female and male dual, they are the same thing. Then the third thing was passive voice. Passive voice we did it. For the mazi, for the 3 letter we say sumia, yasma. Sumia, for the mudari, yasma. And from the mazid fi we say unzila, yunzal. Unzila, yunzal. Today we are going to study the Karuma table, and it will complete our surf grammar part of the. Only the asma will be left. In asma we will study from tomorrow. Isme maka, isme sifa, isme tafdeel, isme mubalgha, and jama taqsir. We say this is the house time. Isme maka, isme sifa, isme tafdeel, isme mubalgha, and the jama mukassar. They are the asma we will start from tomorrow, inshallah. So the second thing, which is what we have done, feminine we did, dual we did, passive voice we did. Today we are studying the Karuma. This will complete our afal portion of this course syllabus. Let's to come. For the feminine pronouns, word table for the feminine gender we did, word table for the dual we did, passive we did. Now we are proceeding for the three-letter words karuma. So far in QC1 we studied four pattern of the words. Fataha, yaftahu, iftah. Then nasara, yansuru, uns. Then daraba, yadribu, idrib. Samiya, yasmahu, isma. Four bab are the four pattern of the words, sound words. There are two more. What are they? Fataha, yaftahu, iftah. Nasara, yansuru, unsur. Daraba, yadribu, idrib. Samiya, yasmahu, isma. The fifth one is called karuma. Karuma. Look, Fataha have a fatah. Nasara have a fatah. Daraba has a fatah. Samya has a kasra on the center. But the karuma, what is the karuma? But see, what is on the karuma central letter?
Dhamma.
Dam. There was no dhamma on the central letter in the Madi. Neither fatah, na, nasa, na, daraba, na, samya, and karum. So how you will differentiate the karuma from them? In the male or the verb has dhamma on the central letter is belong to kar. Okay. Let's come to the mudari. Yaftahu, yansuru, yadribu, yasmau. We say yaftahu have a fatah in the center. Yansuru have a dhamma. Yadribu have a kasra. Yasmau again have a fatah. Look, karuma, yakrumu. What is on the central letter of yakrumu? Dham. And there is only one verb is had dhamma in the mudari. That was yansuru. Yansuru had dhamma. Now the yakrumu. Nasara does not have dhamma on the central letter, but karuna has that. So in the Mahdi, we can easily differentiate between the Nasara and Karun. And in the Mudari, Yansuru also have Dhamma, Yakrumu have Dhamma. So we can't differentiate them in the Mudari. How we differentiate the Nasara and Karuma? In the Mahdi, Karuma will have Dhamma and the Nasara will have Dhamma. So this is the Karma, Yakrumu. What will be the Amar? Yes.
Ukrum.
Very good, excellent. Because it has Dhamma on the central letter in Madi and Mudari. So its Amar will take the Dhamma. Till now, we were having only one Bab which was having Dhamma, that was Nasra, because it had the Dhamma in the central letter in Mudari. So we were giving its all words to Dhamma. And the rest, Fataha, Ifta, Daraba, Idrib, Samya, Isma, they all were having Kasra. Here again, this is the second time we are giving Dhamma to Amr. Unsur, Ukuru. There is sixth one. Let's to see. Hasiba. Hasiba. What do you see in the central letter of Hasiba? Kasra.
Kasra.
Which verb have kasra?
Sin.
Samiya. Look, Fataha does not have kasra. Nasara does not have kasra in Madi. Daraba does not have kasra. Samiya has the kasra. And Karuma has the dhamma. So Samiya and Hasiba cannot be differentiated in Madi. Both have the kasra. But when we come to the Mudari, Hasiba, Yahsibu. In Mudari, no other verb has a kasra except Yahsib. Yaftahu, no kasra. Yansuru, no kasra. Yadribu, yes, it has a kasra. Yasmahu, it has a fatah. Yakrumu, it has a dhamma. Yahsibu have a kasra. So there are two verbs in the mudari which have the kasra. One is yadribu, other is yahsibu. Now the question arises, how will differentiate with yadribu and yahsibu? Of course, in mudari we can't. But come to the madi. What is the sign on the daraba on the central letter in madi? Fatah. What is the central letter harkat on the madi of hasiba? Kasra. So in the madi, you can differentiate. So this is the madi which help us to differentiate daraba from hasiba and nasara from karu. You can easily differentiate which one is coming. So till now, we will always saying when there is a kasra below, it's bab samia. Kasra below samia. But now we will not say that. We will say, look, if there is kasra below something, it may be samia, may be hasiba. How we will difference? We will go into the table of madi and mudari. Fataha yaftahu. Hasiba yahsubu in madi both difference. And what about the karu and nasara? We say nasara in the madi does not have dhamma, but karuma have dhamma. So we can differentiate. Today, alhamdulillah. What about this amr? Hasiba yahsibu. What will be the amr?
احسب احسب
Ihsab. Look, yes, you are right, brother. Thank you. So all the mean fatah have kasra, ifta, idrib, isma, yes. But only nasara and karuma will have dama in amr. So now our tables are completed. Let me revise once for you. Fataha yaftahu if, nasara yansuru uns, daraba yadribu idri, samia yasmau isma, karuma yakrumu ukru, hasiba yahsubu etsa. Our sixth table complete.
Ustad, question.
Giving you the three tips. Yes, please let me, Musana, complete my wording, then I will ask the question. Okay? Just give me
Okay.
2, 3 more.
Okay.
Three verbs, they have same harka in Madi Mudari. Fataha yaftahu, both has fatah. Karuma yakrumu, both have dhamma. Hasiba yasibu, both have kasra. So we identified three verbs. Fataha yaftahu, with fatah. Karuma yakrumu, both dhamma. Hasiba yasibu, both kasra. Now three are that. The three which left, they all have fatah in the body. That is, the two have kasra, one has fatah. The fatah have daraba. So daraba yadribu is that. And two have kasra, one is samia yasmo, the other is hasiba yasmo. So in the madi, three have fatah on the central letter, two have kasra, one has fatah. In the mudari, if you come, there are which have the dhamma. Nasara, yansuru, and yakub. Two have kasra, that is yadribu and yahsabu. And two have fatah, that is yaftahu yasu. So this we completed our series of the 6 words. The tip to remember is if madi mudare both have fatah, bab is fatah. If the madi mudare both have dhamma, bab is kura. If the madi mudare both have kasra, bab hasiba. If the madi have fatah, but kasra in the mudari, bab dar. If madi have a fatah, kasra, and mudari has a fatah, bab is samia. If the madi have fatah and the mudari has dhamma, that is bab. So yes, brother Muskana, you were having some question.
Now I can see Samia central letter kasra, Hasiba central letter kasra. Then when we come to Amur, Firu Amur, Isma, mim is having fatha. And here when we come to ihsab, I'm seeing kasra.
Yes, you are right, brother. When we are making this hasiba, yahsibu, ihsab, the is kasra is a specific fix. It does not move because it have not moved in the mudari also. It is not going to move in the amr. But the samia is kasra was moved in the mudari. When it moved in the mudari, it is moved in the amr also.
Thank you very much.
You got the point? The hasiba
Yes, I've got
kasra,
it.
it will not move in madi, mudari, amr. But samia kasra is relaxed. It is in the madi, but is not in the mudari and not in the amr.
Yes, I've got it.
Okay. Thank you, brother. We have too much time. Let's go ahead. So today we completed our 6. So let's come to our karma. The madis. Karuma. The ra has a dhamma. We will take the dhamma sound in our karuma. He became generous. Karamu. They become generous. Karumta. You became generous. Karumtu. I became generous. Karumtum. You all become generous. Karumna. We become generous. Karumat. She became. Let's see the mudar. Yakrumu. He is generous. Yakrumuna, they are generous. Akrumu, you are generous. Akrumu, I am generous. Akrumuna, you are generous. Nakrumu, we are generous. Akrumu, she is generous. What's about Amar? Ukrim, be generous. Ukrumu, be generous. Not tukuru, takrumu. Tukru, don't be generous. Not takrumu, don't be generous. Kareem. And there is no maf'ul for Bab Karu. All the work coming on the pattern karuma will not have maf'ul. Yes, fail is karam or karama. So this is the table. Let me repeat once more for you. Karuma, karamu, karunta, karuntu, karuntum, karunna, karumat. Yakrumu, yakrumuna, takrumu, takrumu, takrumuna, nakrumu, takrumu. Ukrum, ukrumu, la takrumu, karimun, dash, karamun, karam. Now it's your turn. Please, somebody should revise the table for the class. Yes, Sister Kafaya, go ahead.
Karuma, he became generous. Karumu, they become generous. Karumta, you become generous. Karumtu, I become generous. Karumtum, you all become generous. Karumna, we become generous. Karumat, she become generous. Yakrumu, he is generous. Yakrumuna, they are generous. Takrumu, you are generous. Akrumu, I am generous. Takrumuna, you all are generous. Nakrumu, we are generous. Takrumu, she is generous. Ukrum, be generous. Ukrumu, be generous, you all. La takrum, don't be generous. La takrumu, don't be generous, you all. Karimun, generous. Dash, karam, karam and karamatu, to be generous.
Okay, what are the 6 keys?
Karuma, yakrumu, ukrum, karimun, dash, karamatu.
Karmun and Kramat. And what are the root letters?
Karo
Kaf,
and mim.
la, mim. And what is the Bab? Bab is karuma itself. Bab is a karuma, because we have not studied so far these Bab. So first Bab is a Bab. Karuma is itself a sound Bab. And remember one thing, loss. Karuma, Bab, and Isafal does not have maful. There will be no maful for karuma or karuma Bab. Okay. So yes, brother Muskana, please do these 6 keys of the karuma verb. The first one is karuma yakrumu. Yes, go ahead.
Karuma, yakrumu, ukrum, karimun, dash, karam, karama.
Yes, that is Hakuma.
Hakuma, yahkumu, uhkum, hakimun, dash, hakim, hikama. Hikima.
Hukmun or Hikmatun. The next is Azuma.
Azma, ya'zumu, u'zum, azimun, dash, izam, izama.
What about the Kasura?
Kasura, yaksuru, uksur, kathirun, dash, kusur, kasratun.
Good. The next one is Basura.
Bashura, yabshuru, ubshur, bashirun, dash, bashar, basharatun.
What about Kabura?
Kabra, yakburu, ukburu, kabirun, dash, kabir, kabar, kubur.
Bauda.
Ba'uda, yab'udu, ub'ud, ya ba'idun, dash,
Yes, Budun.
ba'idun, bud.
Yes, Budun. So these are the total which are very important from the Bab. Yes, sister.
So I was not okay. That's someone like me. I mean, that's a camp. Do you know what Obasanjo was before he became president in 1999, bros? Nothing. And today, go and check Obasanjo's what. Obasanjo was nothing as at 1999. Before he was jailed, Obasanjo has nothing again. I'm not that farmer. That farm I'm talking about now has turned to zero. Even up to my wife's uncle, the wife still grow up within Sangota. Is that maintains Obasanjo filling station because it's into fill the guy repairs. Obasanjo to even pay that guy if you go to go and fix it. It was this lady one from Edo that was bailing him out. What's the wife? The late one. What's her name? Stella. That's a big saloon and some other things within Otta that's prospered. Obasanjo has completely finished, okay? That time.
Let's to please note the word mentioned here, Hasiba, is not coming so much. So we will not repeat them. And remember the Karuma, the Ism file come on the pattern of Fa'i, just like Kareem. Let's to have the questions from the workbook. Illa khizun fil hayatu dunya, except disgrace in the life of the world. Fala yukhaffafu anhumul azab, so will not be lightened for them the punishment. Yom is a singular, plural is ayam, day. Khizi is a singular, makhazat is a plural, mean disgrace. Shadid and the plural is ashad, mean the severe. We have done these 6 keys for kafara, then we did for fa'ala, then ghafala, amila, nasara, jaza, radda. We have done all that. Then we did the amana, 6 keys, ishtara, 6 keys, kafafa, 6 keys. Let's to see, today we did 3 verbs, hakuma, basura, bauda, their 6 keys we have done. This is the azuma. On the pattern of the karuma, we say azuma, azumu, azumta, azumtu, azumtum, azumna, azumat. Ya'zumu, ya'zumuna, ta'zumu, azumu, ta'zumuna, nazumu, ta'zumu. Ozum, ozumu, la ta'zum, la ta'zumu, azimun, dash, ismun or izamatun is the master. Yesterday, I showed you this table without the English translation. So give me 5 minutes to revise them. Katala, katalu, katalta, kataltu, kataltum, katalna, katalat. Yaktulu, yaktuluna, taktulu, taktulu, taktuluna, naktulu, taktulu. Uktul, uktulu, la taktulu, katilun, maktulun, katlu. Katala, yaktulu, uktul, katil, maktul, katal. Kaf, talam, adaru, Latin in Bab is nasara. Next one, adda. Adda, addum, addatta, adattu, adattum, adadna, addat. Ya'udu, ya'uduna, ta'udu, a'udu, ta'uduna, na'udu, ta'udu. Udu, udu, la ta'ud, la ta'udu, adin, ma'udun, udwa. And the 6 is adda, ya'udu, udra, qadin, madudun, udwan. And the root letter is ain, dal, and wow. And the bab is nasara. The next one was ata, ato, ataita, ataitu, ataitum, ataina, atat, yati, yatuna, tati, ati, tatuna, nati, tati, eti, etu, latati, latatu, atin, matiu, itian. The 6 keys are ata, yati, eti, atin, matyun, itian. The root letter are hamza, taya, and bab is daraba. The next is akhraja. Akhraja, akhraju, akhrajta, akhrajtu, akhrajtum, akhrajna, akhrajat. Yukhriju, yukhrijuna, tukhriju, ukhriju, tukhrijuna, nukhriju, tukhriju. Akhrij, akhriju, la tukhrij, la tukhriju, mukhrijun, mukhrajun, ikhrajun. The root letter are kharajim, and the 6 keys are akhraja, yukhriju, akhrij, mukhrij, mukhraj, ikhraj. And the bab is if'al. The next word tazahara. Tazahara, tazaharu, tahazaratta, tahazarattu, tahazarattum, tahazaratna, tahazarat. Yatazaharu, yatazaharuna, tatazaharu, tatazaharu, tatazahuna, natazahru, tatazahu. Tazahar, tazaharu, la tatazahar, la tatazaharu, mutazahirun, mutazaharun, tatazahrun. So 6 key are tazahra, yatazahru, tazahir, mutazahir, mutazahir, tazahratun. And the zahara are the root letter, and bab is mufa'ala. Then harrama. Harrama, harramu, harramta, harramtu, harramtum, harramna, harramat. Yuharrimu, yuharrimuna, tuharrimu, uharrimu, tuharrimuna, nuharrimu, tuharrimu. Harrim, harrimu, la tuharrim, la tuharrimu, muharramun, muharraman. These both file maful have the fatah and mahrumatun. And the root letter are har, ramim, and bab is taf'il. And 6 is harrama, yuharrimu, harrim, muharram, muharram, and tahrim. The next is fada. Fada, fadu, faditta, fadittu, fadittum, faditna, fadat. Yufadi, yufaduna, tufadi, ufadi, tufaduna, nufadi, tufadi. Fadi, fadu, la tufadi, la tufadu. Mufadin, mufadatun. And the master are 2 patterns, mufadatun and fida'un. And the root letter is fa, dal, ya. And the bab is mufa'ala. So these were from yesterday tables which were not showing the English translation. They have brought in the record, so you can see from the recording there. The bonus point today we will try to make the maf'ul, the majhul passive-wise. How we can make the majhul? Let's see. In the madi, the passive-wise is fu'ila. In the mudari, the pattern is yuf'alu. Like to make. In Madi, on the first letter we have a dhamma, like this. Dhamma. On the second letter we have a kasra, like this. On the last letter we have fatah, like this. So the word becomes fu'ila. So what is the majhul? Mazi madhul. Madi madhul is fu'ila. The first letter always will have dhamma. The second, behind kalma will have kasra, and the lam will have fatah. Like to have there some pattern. From fa'ala, it will be fu'ila. From fataha, it will be futiha. From nasra, it will be nusira. From daraba, it will be duriba. From khalaka, it will be ulika. From shariba, it will be shuriba. From katala, it will be kutila. And from the zaba, it will be kuziba. The next is for the mudari. How we make? On the first letter we put the dhamma. On the second letter we have a sakun. On the third letter we have a that fatha. On the last letter we have what? Again dhamma. So we get the word first letter dhamma, second sakun, the fatha on the third letter, and the last letter have again dhamma. So we get yuf'alu. Let's to have their pattern. From yaf'alu, it will be yuf'alu. From yansuru, it will be yunsaru. From yadribu, it will be yudrabu. From the yaftaw, it will be yuftahu. From rahima, it will be yurhamu. From qara'a, it will be yuqra. So this was all from my side. 7 homeworks, 2 of tilawah, 2 of the study, and 1 listening the concise MP3 recording of QC1, and talk about some study partner about grammar, recite different surah, and always say Rabbi Ziddil man, and be a teacher and try to teach some people. Let's do revise. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, and propagate and memorize the Quran. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. So with this we